have to heat our homes in the winter to stay warm, and that heat comes at a price, which is why some people look for ways to save money on their monthly heating costs. I know I do.
Yeah, no kidding there. Well, one of the ways that people do that is by having a pellet stove installed in their home, maybe something that you're considering. So the question now is, how do they work? What's involved with the installation? Good questions all. And Brian Spiros went to Walls Irrigation in Milford to get the answers to those questions and more.
When it's cold outside, you want to make sure you and your family are warm inside. One heating method people are opting for, a pellet stove.
Pellets can save people up to $800 to $1,000 a year by purchasing pellet stoves. So they're coming in looking for something a little bit more economical.
Jay Reepsum is a sales associate at Walls Irrigation in Milford. He says more people are turning to pellets as a secondary source of heat, replacing gas, oil, or electric.
A lot of them are coming in and they're having large gas, oil bills, been tired of burning wood or can't get the wood anymore. Replaced a lot of wood stoves this year, actually, probably more so this year than ever with pellet stoves.
These stoves are fueled by the pellets, which are made up of compressed sawdust. Jay says having one installed in your home is an easy process.
It's fairly simple. There are national codes that we got to abide by, but a pellet stove basically only needs a hearth underneath of it, any kind of ceramic material. They come in many different sizes and colors and shapes, from tile pads to beautiful slate and natural stone hearth pads.
Jay says a piping system then goes from the stove through your wall and outside. In terms of how it's powered, the stove is plugged in.
It does run off electricity, so if they lose their electric, they do lose their heat, unless they have battery backup, which we do sell the battery backups also, or a small generator.
Jay says the stoves come in two types, standalone or as an insert.
The standalones basically will sit on a pad. They can put it, sit anywhere in the house, basically, as long as they're to code, away from windows and doors. As long as we have them to code, they can sit right flat on the floor and vent straight out the wall, as opposed to an insert that would go either in a masonry fireplace or replace a gas fireplace or be built into the wall itself.
All right, Jay, so we talked about the insert. We have one here. This is what the front looks like, but then this is the back. Tell us what's involved with the installation.
Very simple installation. You just slide the unit into your existing fireplace, plug the electricity in, and run a liner kit up the chimney. It would be a stainless steel liner kit, and that's all it does.
And Jay adds that the insert is more beneficial than your conventional fireplace.
The insert, what it does for a fireplace, it makes a fireplace a lot more efficient. If you have a fireplace, a masonry fireplace already in the house, what that does for you, it changes your percentage of efficiency from like 20% up to as much as 85%. So it flips your numbers all the way around as far as efficiency goes.
If you've ever shopped for pellet stoves, you probably notice how many of them come in standard black. But Jay says Walls Irrigation now has the standalone and insert stoves in different colors. Some even come with face kits that can dress up the stove in gold, stainless steel, or nickel. And here's something you should keep in mind. Jay says if you buy a pellet stove between now and the end of the year, you can save yourself some money.
There is a national tax credit for any state. That's $300 for any pellet or wood-burning stoves. There is also Maryland that's doing a $700 rebate, which is totally different than other states.
So what do you think? Are you now considering maybe having a pellet stove installed in your home? It's a great idea, but there's some things you need to keep in mind. For instance, you've got to remember the stoves have to be a certain distance away from the doors and away from the windows in your home. Now also, Walls Irrigation says there are a lot of stoves that are specifically designed to be quiet when they're heating your home. Now if you'd like a complete list of products and appliances that may actually qualify for a tax credit, all you have to do is go to our website, delmarvalife.com.
We are showing you so many ways to save money
This is great.
today. It is great. Maybe you want to give back to the community. Well, there's a real need here on Delmarva. Up next, we'll learn how you can help, and wait till we hear what else you can do to pitch in besides opening your wallet.
Opening your wallet. Spending a lot on holiday baking is one thing a lot of us simply cannot do right now. So how about this? How about using fewer ingredients? In a little bit, we're going to show you how with a delicious dessert. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.